You don't tell a child not to be leprous if he can live alone in the bush. You see this thing that is happening to Nigeria right now. It's as a result of what the past administration did, and then it's still continuing right now. And because of the fear of the masses, because what is about to happen right now is what is making them agitating, making them say all sort of things. But before I continue this gist, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you hear me, where you're watching us from. If you're new on this channel, do it to like, subscribe, share, put your comment in the comment section, and do it to hit the notification button. Because this is the only administration that they like to blame people. Buhari came, was blaming PDP. Now, Tinubu has come now, he's blaming Peter Obi. He's blaming Peter Obi because this lengthy talk of a thing by Joe Obokwe, you are just a noisemaker. These are the people that are betraying the Igbos. Because if you look at it very well, you understand with me that all these ones are just tactics that they want to use. The whistle has blown already, and the wind is blowing that they won't understand the gravity of what is going to happen right now, because an honest advice, according to an Igbo elite who is actually fighting for his political ambition and political whatever he wants to be, Joe Ibokwe, you have been in government. Is this same Joe Ibokwe that said that Rufai Osane should be sanctioned and sacked by Arise TV because he doesn't like the government being confronted? So what is the right of the citizen? That you see the government doing a particular wrong thing, you don't have the right to say anything. Now, I am the leader of Ndigbo in APC Lagos. That is what Joe Ibokwe is saying. That he have lived in Lagos for more than 40 years. And he understands the Lagos dynamic and politics very well. He said he knows what he went through and what he experienced during the Endsars protest in Lagos in October 2020, which is still a day that is being remembered. It's a memorable day, a sad one at that, in Nigeria. October 2020, water ran down our eyes. He said he opened his eyes and he opened the cans of worm that shook the long-existing cordial relationship and understanding between the Igbos and the owners of Lagos. The Endsars bandit. This is a man calling citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria bandit. Yet the Northerners have been suffering in the hands of bandits. The government itself is bandit. The government itself are the terror guys. The government itself are those that are terrorizing the country. And yet you are coming out to call the citizens that they are bandits. Because why? They came out to fight for their right. Nigeria. If Nigeria no shock, you no go understand, Abi. And now, he said the Endsars bandits are gathering again. Because remember what a Very Dark Man said? The Very Dark Man said 29th of July till 5th of August should be, staged. That the suffering is getting worse in this country. People who say we are coming to exercise our right to vote in election, 1 year plus, they are not alive to witness what they voted for, or who they voted for, or peradventure who snatched and stole their votes. A clear be no clear. He said that he sees the hands of Labour Party. Peter Obi is the greatest nightmare in you guys' head. Peter Obi's ring in their head, because they know a thief is always, thinking the other way. They know they stole the mandate. They know they stole the mandate of the people. That is why any slight palm, they will just tag it as Peter Obi. That the Labour Party, they see the Labour Party hands and the Labour Party's followers, that is obedience everywhere. They are yet to come to terms with the colossal loss of 2023 presidential election. May Ogun, na go pay this band. For saying this in Joe Ibokwe, you, the Igbo elites, are the one betraying most of the things that are happening in Igbo land. You betray your people just because you want to be relevant, just because you want to hold your... That is why some of you will ever remain paupers to the north now and to other region, because you keep on doing the same thing that you have been doing just to betray your brothers. Hope Uzodinma is one of them. You, Joe Ibukwe, is the Oga Patapata of them all for coming out to spill this kind of thing. They are still bitter to the barrel that they are not done yet. They are gathering again, that they are networking again. And he said that they are spitting fire and brimstone once again. But dynamics have changed. That is the fear. You are instilling fear in us. Nigerians are not scared again, because the life you are living right now is that one life. People are dying of hunger, people are starving, people are suffering, and then you call this life. It's not better for us to come out so that when Akukuma shoot us now, we could not say yes, it don't be. Because Nigeria is not worth living in. The people that are in offices, where are their children? Where are their family members? If Nigeria is good, Joe Ibukwe, if we investigate you now, most of the family members are outside the country. And you're telling us that is because they lose PTB lose election in 2023, so 2024. So 2020 is not 2024. That 2020 is different from 2024. And he went on to say that he will speak further. He said, read my lips. A lot lessons were learned by the leaders of Lagos, and they said, and he witnessed that that thing that happened in 2020 will never again happen in Lagos State, that they will do everything, that the destructive and all the things that happened in 2023, 2020 Endsars, it won't repeat itself. He went on to say all the things that he wants to say, that woe betide any group of people or person who want to confront the ugly history again in Lagos. Okay. All right. This one now, you're trying to instill fear in us, but it won't work. Woe betide anybody, because they see Lagos as one of the, the stronghold of the country. That is why the marine section in the east has been neglected. You understand? So now, he said it would be better if such people were not born. Oh. History has shown that men have not learned anything from history. Only fools do not learn from history. He said he can take a horse. You can take a horse to the river, but he cannot force it to drink. Former CP of Lagos, retired AIG Odumosu Tango 1, says, if you see something, say something. Let history be witness. Let history be witness. And for the souls that were gone during the Endsars, and for the innocent ones that raised the Nigerian flag during the 2020 October Endsars, and yet federal government came out to tell us that nothing as such ever happened. Even the Lagos State Governor, Baba, what's that his name again, Seth? The Lagos State Governor and other people came out and said that there was no soul lost. Then later on, we find out that they were preparing a mass burial of 30 persons. And this is the same government. An Igbo man is coming to tell us that history should not repeat itself, that Nigerians should not try it. The Endsars should not come out to protest because they are scared. They are just planning on retaining their political offices and political ambition by betraying their tribes and betraying the citizens. Joe Ibukwe coming to call Nigerian citizens bandits. Meanwhile, in northeast, northwest, north-south is not at peace. Banditry every day. Are you telling us that the government have a hand? After all, somebody once said it, that any problem that lingers more than 24 hours as banditry or terror boys, the government have a hand in it. I'll leave you with this. Do not allow anybody to instill fear in you. Nigeria government is scared because they know that what happens in Kenya can replicate itself in Nigeria. If we're not wise, we're not wise. If you like, sit at home and become a fool forever. If you like, come out and speak for yourself. Learn from what has happened in Kenya. Kenya have the right, Kenya have the power, Kenya have the authority to ask Ruto to resign. And now there's still massive protests. You can protest without destroying anything. You can protest without destroying anything. It is your civil right to speak and tell the government what he wants. I'm out of here. Bye for now.